Welcome to Inspire Someone Today podcast, a show where we dive into the stories and insights that has the power to create ripples of inspiration in your life. I'm your host Srikanth, and I'm thrilled to be with you on this journey of inspiration. Hello, my dear listeners. Welcome back to yet another episode of Inspire Someone Today. Whom do we have on the house today? Well, today is a solo episode. It's a conversation between you and I. It was the year 2020. The world had gone silent, streets emptied, plans paused, lives reshaped. We were all locked down, not just in our homes, but in our thoughts, our fears, and our futures. But amidst that silence, something stirred. A question: can I use this moment to create something positive? That question gave birth to Inspire Someone Today. Not in a studio, not with a crew, just one mic, one idea, and a heart full of intent to shine a little light when the world felt heavy. Each week, I showed up, sometimes tired, sometimes unsure, but always honest. And now, 5 years later, that whisper of hope has become a voice for thousands. This was never planned. It was created in chaos, shaped by uncertainty, and led by purpose. And what we have built together for 5 years, 150 episodes, zero missed Sundays, not one. If there's one thing that I've learned in this, it's this: consistency beats intensity every single time. This podcast wasn't built with viral ambitions or influencer engines. It was grown episode by episode, guest by guest, listener by listener. And from that soil, here's what has bloomed: a book that captures the essence of these wonderful conversations, meetups in Bangalore, Mumbai, Delhi, where virtual handshakes has turned into lifelong friendships. A community built on authenticity, not algorithms. And a network of dreamers, mentors, believers, and now you. We have explored quite a lot of topics, from purpose, from passion, from well-being, how happiness can rise from adversity, like the conversation we had with Dr. Sai Kaustuv, how balance, resilience, and leadership merge from the Navy SEAL Andrew Sridhar, how purpose scales across public policy, wonderfully articulated by Miranda. We had Rupa Kuduva sharing her wonderful life journey, career journey, and how transformation is sparked by doing something new. A question: when was the last time you did something new for the first time? And let's not forget the reminder: be so good that no one can ignore you. These stories moved us, not just intellectually, but at a soul level. They didn't just inform, they transformed. Let me use some bragging rights here. Let me pause for a moment and share this with humility and pride. Not a single episode missed, no big team, no backing brand, just belief, discipline, and the joy of conversation. And you know what, my dear listeners? That matters. Because in a world of fleeting trends and clickbait noise, showing up consistently is revolutionary. And the ripples it's created, they are real. I've heard some listeners who found direction, courage, even jobs and mentors to this show. Here's one message that stuck with me. One of our wonderful listeners chimed in: this podcast gave me hope during a rough patch and helped me make a bold decision I had been putting off. And here's the other one: this podcast is no longer just mine. It belongs to every person it has touched. If even one idea from an episode changed how you lead, live, or listen, that's a kind of impact worth showing up for. And you made this possible. You have made this journey real. Every review, every voice note, this episode changed me. This isn't a monologue, it's a moment. And I need your help to keep it going. Share an episode that moved you. Invite someone new into this fold. Leave a review. It definitely fuels discovery. Let's grow this together the way it began, one genuine connection at a time. This is your story too. It's not about having it all figured out. It's about finding courage in conversations. What's coming next? Well, the world is shifting again. We are all reflecting, reinventing, and so is Inspire Someone today. Here is what lies ahead. A mastermind community where listeners can become leaders and friends. Voices on the edge, not always known, but deeply impactful. Your questions, your stories, woven into this show. The soul remains unchanged. Real stories, deep connection, and actionable wisdom. We are not chasing hype. We are focused on impact, measured by reflection, action, and growth. How does this still matter? At episode 150, here is what I believe more than ever. Stories change people. Consistency builds trust. Community makes it last. And more importantly, purpose doesn't have to shout. It just needs to show up week after week after week. Before you close this episode, ask yourself, what story do you want to start telling next? Thank you for being part of this. This is more than a podcast milestone. This is a moment of pause and power. A reminder that with heart, intensity, intention, and consistency, we can build something that matters. There are moments I almost stopped, days when downloads dipped, weeks when I questioned if it was making a difference. But then, one message, one connection, one spark, and I knew this mattered. So here is to the next summit, the stories that shake us, stretch us, and still something deep within us. This is Srikanth, your host, signing off on episode 150 with you, beside you, because of you. Keep growing, keep showing up, and always keep inspiring. Because we all can inspire someone today. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Inspire Someone Today. This is Srikanth, your host, signing off. Until next time, continue to carry the ripples of inspiration. Stay inspired, keep spreading the light.